I'm Jacques Cousteau! Oh!
Mustaches, mysterious ailments, CPAPs, and all sorts of other medical misdiagnoses. Today we are reacting to the always hilarious Cleveland show. Will Dr. Fisk get anything right? Probably not, but let's dive right in.
Well, I read in Reactionary Parent magazine that sometimes snoring is a symptom of serious health problems.
Snoring is.
Stop making so much noise, you fat loser.
He can't help it, Rollo.
I wasn't talking to him.
Oh, I'm sorry. Good night.
Most of the time, people have their tongue falls in the back of their throat and then occludes the airway. So you're actually making the noise because it's kind of like turbulent over that area. So you're actually almost choking. And so what ends up happening is that leads to bad sleep apnea.
Here, put these Band-Aids in your pocket.
But Daddy, that's stealing!
They're free.
No,
Hurry.
so actually that's crazy. It's such a good point. A misdemeanor, it could be a felony. All depends on the cost of what you're stealing.
Well, Junior, your tests are back, and it appears you have one of the most overdiagnosed childhood disorders in America. Sleep apnea. But you really have it.
Most overdiagnosed disorders for a child, sleep apnea? No. So this is actually probably a pediatrician since he's dealing with a child.
I think a light diet and losing a few pounds should solve this and what I imagine are countless other problems in your life.
Doctor, Junior's been on a light diet for years.
Bedside manner aside, but yes, good diet, losing some weight will reduce the amount of excess tissue around the neck, which then should help the issue.
What else you got?
Well, there is something called a CPAP machine. Here you go.
CPAP is continuous positive airway pressure, so it's always just pushing air in.
Cool. I'm Jacques Cousteau! Oh!
And there are different types of masks. So sometimes people just tolerate the ones over the nose versus some have to go nose and mouth. Has to depend on how you're sleeping and what's comfortable for your face.
Good morning, family!
Oh, sweet Lord.
How'd you sleep, Junior?
Better than ever!
People will actually say, if they actually use this, that they've had the most restful night of sleep that they've had in so long that they can't remember, because it allows them to fall asleep and not wake up because they're not choking themselves awake and disrupting their cycles of sleep.
I'm alert, I have tons of energy, and my poo came out with no tears. I feel so good, I'm gonna wear this mask to school today.
Yeah, I would not advise to wear the mask to school. Plus, if you wear something on your tissue for too long that's pressure, could actually cause pressure sores and pressure wounds.
You're deep.
Thank you. I was a philosophy major.
What? That is so messed up. The only reason why the doctor would be doing an exam where somebody would say something is deep is probably digital rectal exam, feeling for his prostate. You're feeling for bogginess, abnormalities. You're looking for nodules to make sure that there's no cancer developing or abnormal growth.
Your flatulence is a perfectly normal side effect of a high-fiber diet.
So you're saying all this farting is okay?
No, I'm saying it's medically necessary.
But what about the social stigma?
I love this. You know me. I'm a fan of letting it out. Don't keep it in. Just fart. It's fine. Has to do with not only fiber, but has to do with a good microbiome that's in the gut.
I'll write you a note.
You mean a free pass to pass gas wherever and whenever I want to?
The medical term is a fart card. But remember, Cleveland, with great power comes great responsibility.
What? Ah, that would be awesome. Funny enough, gas definitely shows up on x-rays. We see it all the time. We see bubbles of gas in the intestines, in the stomach, in your rectum. We literally know after we get a CAT scan or an x-ray if you got a big fart waiting for us.
Sweet eggs and chicken legs, what happened to your mustache?
I don't know. It's just gone. It's gone.
And what's wrong with your voice?
My mustache must have provided a natural filter.
You've got too much face without your mustache.
Your vocal cords are not related to the hair on your face and your upper lip. Your voice will change as you go through puberty, and then it should be the same the rest of your life. If it starts changing later, it could be related to a mass on your vocal cords, such as a cyst or a tumor, polyp.
Sudden weight gain, balance problems, and your body has rejected the mustache. I'm afraid you have DMA.
DMA?
Depilatory mustachial alopecia.
The alopecia part is right in the sense of like not being able to grow or, basically lack of hair. I think it's more of a mental component, which we could manifest mentally a lot of medical problems.
I'll write you a prescription, but until then, here's a prosthesis. You want the Fred Goldman or the John Waters?
I guess
Gotta
a
go
Fred
big.
Goldman.
Nice.
Oh, that's better.
Immediately, he gets the mustache back on and his voice goes back to normal. It's a mental thing. When you start growing facial hair, obviously that's the time when you're going through puberty, and then your voice will start to change. It will crack, it'll make funky noises, and then you'll grow out of that mostly.
Doctor's appointment.
Just a quick checkup.
But he's gonna poke my booty hole.
Oh, it's the same guy.
Oh, don't worry, Cleveland. You're not scheduled for an jam for another 2 months.
Maybe he's getting a rectal exam related to the prostate versus there's something called anoscopy, basically where you're using a small little plastic device going right into the anus and looking to see if you can see any internal, external hemorrhoids. And then there's something called a flexible sigmoidoscopy, which takes your camera, only goes up about this far up. And then there's a regular colonoscopy, which is a very long camera, does the whole colon.
You're still gonna do the cup and cough, right? Because this one should be free. Wait a minute. This is from the yogurt place. Ah, they should not be doing that.
Oh,
The cough component is to actually see if there's any small intestine or bowel that actually comes through the canals that shouldn't. So if you have a hernia.
I got the results back from the urine sample you left all over the bathroom. Hilarious, by the way. But I'd like you to come back in for a few more tests.
So that's quite common. People pee everywhere at the hospital. People miss. People forget to clean up after themselves.
And he's had me back every day this week for throat cultures, biopsies, organ probes, cheek swab, nostril swab, wiener swab. But he won't tell me what's wrong.
When I started in the medical field, we used to do penile swabs for gonorrhea and chlamydia. Now we can actually test your urine, but we used to actually stick a Q-tip inside the urethra and have to get a sample that way.
Cleve, bro, you're dying.
It's the only explanation.
That is so common where people are like, doing all these tests, not telling me anything, it must be horrible. No, sometimes we just don't have anything. So we're trying to kind of piece it all together and get the most accurate information and then present it to you.
Tell me we're not canceled.
Cleveland, I lied. You didn't need any of those appointments. I just wanted to hang out with you.
The doctor was making up garbage just to hang out with the patient, totally inappropriate. So Cleveland thought his life was over, did some crazy stuff, injured himself, and that's when the doctor found out and came to apologize. Not good, not good.
I don't have any friends.
So you're telling me you made me think I was dying, causing me to break my arms and the saltines I had in my pocket, all for nothing?
I know. I felt so guilty when I heard all of this happen. Can you ever forgive me?
Wow. Doctors, healthcare providers are not immune to mental health issues, being lonely, and being under a lot of stress. I love this. This is really good. I've never seen the Cleveland show except for when I reacted to it the first time. If you guys really enjoyed this, please do me a favor. Binge watch this series right here. Check out all these clips. And as always, make sure you subscribe, turn those bell notifications on, hit that like button for me. Thank you so much for watching and stay healthy, my friends.